Journey into the world of relative clauses with prepositions. Hello, language enthusiasts. Today we're going to take a deep dive into the intriguing world of English grammar. We're talking about relative clauses with prepositions. We will unravel what they are, how they function, and why they are so crucial for fluency in English. So sit tight and let's dive right in. Before we dive into relative clauses with prepositions, it's important to understand what a relative clause is. A relative clause is a type of subordinate clause that provides extra information about a noun. They usually start with relative pronouns like who, which, that, etc. Here's an example. The man who lives next door is a doctor. The relative clause, who lives next door, is providing additional information about the noun, man. Now that we have understood what relative clauses are, let's move on to the concept of relative clauses with prepositions. In English, prepositions often come at the end of a clause rather than the beginning. So, when you combine a preposition with a relative clause, the preposition typically goes at the end. Here's an example to illustrate this. This is the book that I was talking about. Here, about is the preposition, and the relative clause is that I was talking about, which provides extra information about the noun, book. It's important to note that there are two types of relative clauses, restrictive and non-restrictive. The difference lies in whether the information provided is necessary or additional. In a restrictive clause, the information is essential to understand the sentence. For example, people who you are close with often understand you better. The clause, who you are close with, is essential to identify which people we are talking about. On the other hand, a non-restrictive clause provides extra information that is not necessary to understand the sentence. For example, my brother, whom I live with, is a teacher. Here, whom I live with, is a non-restrictive clause, as the sentence would still make sense without it. And there we have it. A closer look at relative clauses with prepositions in English. We hope this video has shed light on this essential part of English grammar. As with anything, the key to mastering relative clauses with prepositions is practice. So keep practicing, and you'll see improvements in no time. Happy learning, and until next time, keep exploring the magic of English.